back in Nashville getting ready for the first round of the SEC tournament, and we're joined by Coach Matt McMahon, the second year at LSU. Coach, it's great to see you. You know all about tournaments. At Murray, you had quite a nice run there, getting into the big dance a number of times and advancing. Not that past experience as a head coach, you've had the same experience as an assistant. How do you get ready for something like this?
Oh, I think it's the best time of the year. Obviously, you want your players prepared to play with great toughness and discipline, but I think you got to get them to a mindset to be really loose and confident, come out here and play with a lot of freedom tomorrow afternoon.
I mean, everybody comes here obviously with one goal, and certainly for LSU, it would be an amazing run. It's happened, but fortunately or unfortunately, maybe unfortunately, you face a team that is desperate. I mean, not that you guys don't want to win, but does that even matter? That's what pundits talk about, but what about his coaching?
I think it's more so about us. I mean, the reality is we played them 3 weeks ago, and Mississippi State really outplayed us for the final 20 minutes of the game. They're so physical on the defensive side of the ball. And then Hubbard is playing as well as any guard in the country, Paul. He's almost 30 a game over his last 5. And so they present a lot of problems there. So I think it's more about what do we have to get done to give ourselves an opportunity to win tomorrow. And that certainly involves playing a lot better than we did in the first matchup.
Certainly, there's improvement, and coaches view things differently than fans and pundits. Being 500 in the SEC isn't bad. I mean, there was a time when we had divisional play that might have won you one of the two divisions. Here, you're still fighting and clawing, trying to get some notice.
Well, as we said after the game on Saturday, we don't celebrate being 9-9, but when you look where we were at as a program less than 2 years ago, it's great progress for us, finishing the top half of the SEC standings. Really proud of our players. We went 5-2 in the last month of the season to get to this point. And obviously huge congratulations to Coach Paris at South Carolina. But of the Power 6 leagues, they had the biggest improvement in league play. And us at LSU, we were second in the country there. So pleased with the progress. It certainly allows us to have a foundation in place moving forward.
The easiest thing, I think we call it low-hanging fruit, is to criticize the media when you go back to media days in terms of their predictions. They were wrong about South Carolina. They were wrong about LSU. What did we all miss back in October?
Well, I think we just got better as the season went on. I think even in November, December, the predictions looked right, to be honest with you, Paul. But I think all that credit goes to our players. There have been some ups and downs. We've lost players to injuries, suspension, and so forth. But they've just stayed the course, stayed committed to getting better. We lost our 3 games by 1 possession, 3 heartbreakers. And I think a team with lesser character, less toughness could have folded. We went on to win our next 3 games by a single point. And so I think that's all about our players and their commitment to getting better and finding ways to win. And so hopefully some of those lessons we've learned along the way will shine through tomorrow.
Coach, it's always difficult when you take over a program that's mired in controversy. Scandal is a charitable word for what you inherited when you got down there. From day one, you knew it would be difficult. How do you approach something when you know that progress will be in very small baby steps?
Well, I think try to see the big picture, which is hard in today's climate of college athletics. When my family and I were blessed with this opportunity to come to LSU, it was the best long-term opportunity available. The greatest brand in all of college sports to me. You see the success of all the other sports. You represent an entire state at LSU as the only Power 5 there. And so that was just about trying to stay the course and use all those great cliches of trusting the process and so on and so forth, just to keep getting better. We just had our first true recruiting class where we were able to add some experience in the portal and get older, and then sign 2 top 50 players in the country this past fall, and look forward to building on that this spring.
You mentioned the past, and I mean, certainly people know LSU basketball for a handful of things. I think it probably starts with Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, he's omnipresent everywhere, but I said something to you as you walked up here about somebody that's very important to me. And he told me recently how important you were to him, and that's really the father of LSU basketball. I know people talk about Pete Maravich, and we all know where his name is, but Dale Brown really put this program on the map.
He's been incredibly gracious and kind to me, very welcoming, very encouraging for me through some challenging times here, but well over 400 wins, Hall of Fame coach, just the best of the best. And a lot of people don't realize, 3 of the NBA's top 75 players of all time are from LSU. So there's great tradition, great history. Coach Brady, who led us to the 2006 Final Four, he's been really good to me as well. So it's a special place, and we're excited to keep building.
It's fascinating because every different SEC team has moments. I remember a couple of years ago, one of the teams I was covering had gotten to its first Elite Eight. A lot of schools are trying to get to a Final Four, but when you think about that, that's pretty remarkable. I remember Coach Brown's Final Four. I mean, he was always the master of the SEC tournament. There was one year I remember, I think we were in Atlanta, Coach. He didn't sleep the entire week. The LSU came from the first day and got to the finals and got to the tournament, and it was just there was just always, and there were a few other ones with Shaquille that are still being shown on replays. But how much do you have to lean on tradition versus today and what you have when you're out recruiting?
Well, I think the brand sells itself. The SEC, you're talking about a league with 16 more draft picks than any other conference in the country over the last 4 years, twice as many lottery picks as any other league. The style of play is very similar to the NBA. So it's a great opportunity to recruit the best players in the world to come to LSU. And I'm really proud of the players that have joined us. They chose to come in during a challenging time to help us rebuild the foundation of the program. And so excited about where we're at. Certainly a lot more work to get done.
Coach, finally, we talked about the circumstances, but it was also an opportunity for you. You were at a really great basketball school, but you wanted to take another leap. But when things were at the lowest, and I know everyone leans on certain aspects or people or faith, I mean, how did you get through some pretty dark days early on?
I think that's the fun part of coaching is when you're 31-3, everybody's your best friend, and it's really pretty easy to coach. When you're struggling and you find out who's really there in your corner, who's supporting you, who's helping you navigate some of those tough times, those are the people you remember when you see success on down the road. So, you mentioned guys like Coach Dale Brown and Coach Prohm at Murray State, who's been a great mentor to me. My college coaches, Buzz Peterson, Houston Fancher, and of course my family. And then I've met some great people. We've met unbelievable people in Baton Rouge. It's a special place, and we're really thankful and blessed to be there.
Well, Coach, we're appreciative, so appreciative of you coming by. All the best tomorrow. You have the first game on Thursday, and we can't wait.
All right, Paul. Thanks so much.
Thanks very much. Coach Matt McMahon joining us from LSU.